Alright people, so today we are live at the Delaroke Art Gallery, and tonight we've got a beautiful exhibition coming up titled Identity Polemic, and we're about to find out the reason it was titled that name. And from what I've gathered, there are lots of beautiful art pieces that we're all about to see. And so tonight, get ready, because you're about to see the things that maybe you've never seen in your entire life. And from what I've gathered, I've come to learn that with a piece of art on your wall, they've created a beautiful ambience for yourself. So tonight, maybe some person are going to have the opportunity or the privilege to go home with a piece of art for themselves. Victor Arke is who I am, and this is Rax Media. Alright, so we are here at the Delaroke Art Gallery Exhibition, and of course we've got an amazing artist in the building. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm very fine, thank you. How are you?
Very well as well. Let's get to meet you, please.
Okay, I'm Davis Ben. I'm an artist, I'm also a painter. Yeah.
So what actually inspired your love for painting and artistry?
Many things inspire me. It depends on my mood. But I guess many things inspire, especially the environment. That's inspired me more since I'm a human. So I get inspired by anything I see.
So what are we expecting from the exhibition tonight?
I'm expecting to see work that is going to inspire me more, so I can go back to my own space and know what to put in my own space, in my own work. I believe it's going to be a fantastic exhibition. Indeed, it's going to be a fantastic exhibition, even though I've not seen the work.
So to young art lovers, basically, who are having the fight in the spirit, should you go into this or no? What would you say to them?
First of all, it's very funny. Art is something about passion. If you want to drive with the money, I don't think you're going to succeed as an artist. First of all, you need to have the passion to be an artist. You need to love it. Then when you love it, then you're going to feel the impact of being an artist. That's what I'm going to say. You have to love it first of all, what you're doing. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. You heard it from the artist himself. You've got to love your art, then the monies are going to flow into you. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it, sir.
So, hi, my name is Rem. My name is Rem Kano, and I'm the curator of the gallery. Of the Delaroke Art Gallery.
So it is said that the work of art actually began from heaven, and here is a very wonderful proof, because we've got one beautiful artwork done by God himself. How are you doing tonight?
That's very cheesy, but thank you. Fine, thank you.
Of course, you do look amazing.
Thank you, thanks.
So tonight we are having the art exhibition. We titled it rather Identity Polemic. What's the idea behind that title?
Okay, so there are many ideas behind it. I think one of the more telling ones is just it's about the conversations, the struggle, the arguments and controversies around identity, what it means, how we define ourselves, how we identify ourselves, and how others identify us as a nation, as individuals, as a community of people. Yeah.
So putting up the event together, of course, just like you mentioned earlier before the camera came up, there are always pressures that come with the event planning and the rest of the other thing. I'm sure this one also came with one. How were you guys able to manage all of the stress and struggles?
I mean, you manage it by moving forward and pushing forward. If you have an event, you must gather people and give them the reason to gather together. And I think the way you just manage it is put those things in front of you, have a reason to gather, and then make sure that everything that it takes to bring people together to be a part of an exhibition is put in place.
So what are we expecting from the Delaroke Art Gallery?
So from the gallery, you're expecting a fantastic show. I think it's one of the more powerful shows that we've had and will have. You're expecting something really impactful, something like a real conversation starter It packs a punch. It packs a punch socio-politically, socio-culturally, and the works are just fantastic. They are fantastic and beautiful. So it just, I think everybody should be strapped and ready for like an amazing exhibition.
Thank you so much for being on set with us. We do appreciate your time tonight. Have a lovely evening as well. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, you are live right here on the Delaroke Art Gallery exhibition, and today we have an amazing guest with us. What's your name, sir? Good evening.
My name is Frank Ugiomo. I work as a professor of history of art and theory at the University of Port Harcourt, Department of Fine Art and Design. Yes.
So have you always been a lover of art from your young age, or is just something that you had to go into?
I've always loved art from childhood. Yes.
So when we're having our conversation back, before the camera came on, you made mention that you're an artist yourself, also an art critic. All right. So I'll say historian. Now I'm sure you've seen quite a number of art, prior to the ones we are about to see today.
Yes.
And, so basically, what has been what are the things you've noticed about the art industry in Nigeria?
The art industry, like the art industry anywhere else in the world, is growing. Yeah, because the art as we know it today is part of a part of a modern phenomenon around new nations that emerged around the 1800s. Before then, patrons of artists were churches, nobles, and all sorts of persons. They commissioned functional art and objects. So even when they did painting, sculpture, and all of that, they were limited to a particular frame, and that kind of a thing. But after the French Revolution, and the artist was freed to become himself, a master of himself, to do what he wants and all of that. That's how the current art we have today emerged, and it has been blossoming and growing and growing and growing. Everybody now can purchase art, everybody can appreciate art. Anybody who wants to be an artist can be an artist and all of that. So you have seen an explosion and an expansion of art, within the framework of what I call the democratization of preferences and ideas.
All right, so what's your expectation for the exhibition tonight?
There is no expectation. I wrote the preview for the exhibition. Yes, so nothing more than I have written that faces dominates the work. The face is the main access to the human person. Without the face, you cannot see anybody because the eyes rely on the face. So the face is a very dynamic and important part of the human person. And many of the works are dominated by faces and all of that. So the guy called his title Identity Polemics. It simply points to the fact that what you see may not be the reality at any time, at any point in time. Yes, that's where we stand. Yes.
All right, thank you, sir. So what would be your advice basically to young art lovers who want to get into the art industry?
They should go for as many exhibitions as are possible. Yes, because in that way they begin to see things that, as a child attending the secondary school, I was schooled in Benin City. Anytime we had free day, the first place I went into was the museum in the Ring Road in Benin. It was a ritual for me to enter the museum anytime I left school for anywhere. Yes, so yes.
All right, thank you so much, sir. It was a pleasure having you, sir. Thank you, sir. People, so we have an amazing artist with us on set this evening. How are you doing tonight, sir?
I'm good. I'm wonderful. And you?
So I'm doing awesome as well. Let's get to meet you, sir.
Okay, my name is Ogaku Chinedu. Okay. I'm an artist, a mixed media painter, and a sculptor, and an interior decorator, and CEO at Native Nigeria. I have an art place, more like an art hub place where people come and relax in a native way. There we have arts and culture. We sell native foods. who sell artworks, who do art classes. We also sell drinks like palm wine.
I'm sure there's a lot of stuff on the native way that is being mixed together. That's a
Natural feel also native in a native way, because green is king.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So when you were doing introduction, you talked about mixed media painting. Yeah.
Okay. Mixed media, means combination of objects, found objects, things around you, like you may call it waste materials. I'm working on a project titled Waste to Treasure. So I try to go pick things that we think that are waste, that are not useful anymore, putting them back into use, which is treasure. So I specifically work with the bark of tree bark. So I use it to create my works. Yes, thank you.
But tonight we're here for Identity Polemic, an exhibition being organized by the Delaroke Art Gallery. What's your expectation from the exhibition tonight?
Well, being here, bringing out time, I'm a very busy person. So coming here, it means that it's very important to me, and that it's going to be an awesome day. Jay Nwoko, who is the artist, the exhibiting artist, my friend, and the host, which is Delaroke Gallery, is also a very good friend of mine. I work with him. I've done a lot with him. So I'm here. I know that I'm going to be inspired, and my coming here is also will add value to the exhibition. And I hope to meet friends. That's the most important thing, and I go home with more creative ideas, because we are here to share ideas. Coming to an exhibition is not just to come and view, it's also coming to learn and also share your ideas with other artists and clients, also meet people, most importantly. Thank you.
Connect as well.
Yeah,
so to young artists basically who are out there watching you right now, what's going to be your advice to them? Some of them are actually struggling. They've done a few things on the road, but they haven't been able to break through. What's going to be your advice to these young artists?
Well, you keep on keeping on. You don't give up. Consistency is just the key. Opportunity dances with those that are on dance floor. You need to make yourself available for you to be swept up into opportunity. So you keep pushing. It is difficult at some point as an artist to sell art. Art is about stages. So I want to advise, I've come off a bigger stage now, where I make my money from art, I sell my art, I pay my children's school fees from art, I run my things from art. So, and I know the younger ones will find it difficult to buy things out of their art. But what I advise them is to continue to work, because at some point you pass that stage, you get into the next stage, and you keep getting up to stages. So keep pushing it, because I believe that comfort zone kills. A lot of us think that we have arrived, so they are too comfortable. But never put yourself in a comfort zone, because it makes you limited.
Okay.
So art is actually unlimited, so keep doing it. So the younger ones, I want to advise them to keep updates, go to internet, social media, read about art, attend exhibitions, meet people, so that the sky will be the beginning of your limit.
Thank you so much, sir. It's a pleasure to have you on set with us. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay, so we've got another young artist right here on set with us this evening. How are you doing tonight, sir?
I'm doing well, thank you for asking. How about you?
I'm doing all right as well. Thank you so much too for asking. So let's get to meet you.
All right, my name is David Feoluwa Oyinloye. I'm an 18-year-old artist, besides in power cut and self-taught as well. Emphasis on that, self-taught.
Okay. So what kind of art basically do you do?
I pretty much work with thread, so I'm a string artist, and I work with thread, I work with nails and used plywood. So what I pretty much do is find plywood that is no longer in use and then make use of it by nailing with hammers to the wood and then using thread to create images and bring images to life. So I make my art with thread, so I'm a thread artist, visual thread artist.
That's amazing. For us to be able to view the kind of art that you do, how do we do that?
Oh, you can keep with me on my socials, especially on Instagram. because at the moment that's where I'm most active. On Instagram at David Ifeoluwa _ that's spelled as DAVIDIFEOLUWA _ to view my amazing works, of course.
All right, thank you so much, ma'am. Tonight, what are you expecting from the exhibition as well?
Expecting nothing but greatness, to be honest, and I've already seen some of the works. They are quite fascinating. I like the concept behind them, the installation processes, everything. It's just nice to see that there's people out here who actually appreciate art, and there are people who turn up for this event today. So I'm looking forward to it. Just greatness, nothing but greatness.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time, man. We appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so we've got a beautiful lady right here with us on set for the Delaroke Art Gallery exhibition tonight. How are you doing tonight, ma'am?
I'm fine, thank you.
So let's get to meet you. What's your name?
My name is Berry.
All right, are you an artist yourself, or are you just an art lover?
I'm just an art lover.
Okay. So is this your first exhibition, or you've been to several other exhibitions before now?
Not really. This is actually my first.
Okay. So what are you expecting from tonight's exhibition?
I'm actually expecting to learn some things and have fun.
Awesome. And I'm sure you're going to learn quite a lot, and you're going to have fun tonight. So what's your perspective, or what's your view about art in general?
I feel art tells a lot of hidden stories, and that's what I feel about it.
That's right. All right, thank you so much, Iberia, for your time. We appreciate it this evening. Thank you. Shakes. Thank you. Thank you.
The mirror simply means it reflects back to what they are. You know, if I sow seed, if I sow 1 naira of cost, it's going to get back to me. You don't see a man from the outside. And if you look at the mirror, you simply see yourself, and they are seeing themselves. What they have is what they give. So my dear, we have to be careful who we choose to be our leader, because I'm not sure we're going the right way.
To summarize it, please. Somebody says something. Democracy is about voting people, isn't it? Yes. But the one you have voted will always tell you, I love it when you vote because you remain absent. Does that make sense? I love it what? When you vote because you remain absent. You're giving in your power to decide for the best.
Whoever has come to life has won a race, which he started with millions of people. Don't lose hope. And again, life, when you are born, you grow. You are seated here, you grow, you run, you become a papa, you become a man, you're now big. You see him seated here, and you have to reproduce to get back reproduction, you know. So in life, it's all about struggle. In life, it's all about context.
told you guys that tonight's exhibition is going to be so amazing, and I've got someone to prove it to us tonight. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Hi, very well, thank you, ma. How are you doing as well?
I'm well, thanks.
Thank you, ma. Let's get to meet you, please.
My name is Linda Adiela. I'm an artist. I'm a visual artist.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so tonight you came to the exhibition as well, of course, Identity Polemic, and I'm sure you've seen some of the artwork already. What's your take on most of the artwork that you've seen?
It's awesome, actually. You know, I observed that a lot of the work was done in 2022. I can't imagine the amount of energy that went into the production of such a collection of works. In terms of quantity, in terms of the quality, in terms of the message, you know. So I feel that he has put in a lot of work to be able to make this collection at this time. I really admire his energy. The works are awesome. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Marcel.
Thank you.
Let me put you on the spot. On a scale of 1 to 10, what are you going to rate these works tonight?
I'll rate them a 9 over 10. There's always room for improvement, but I'll just rate them a 9 over 10.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your time. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. Right, so we have the founder of the Delaroke Art Gallery. How are you doing tonight, sir?
I'm all right, Victor. How are you?
Very well as well, thank you. Of course, tonight, seeing the array of people that graced the occasion, how do you feel?
Yeah, I'm glad. The message of art is being spread in Port Harcourt, and in a nice and interesting way. The quality of people who have graced the occasion are people who are learning, people who appreciate, and even artists, and especially collectors. So I'm glad.
Awesome. So what basically inspired the vision for the Delaroke Art Gallery?
First, I've always been drawn to art. I've always been drawn to creativity. As children, we all played with different materials. We used cartons to make slippers. We played with different, you know. So as a corporate social responsibility, we decided to go into art. I'm a civil engineer. We own a construction company. And over the years, we have worked in several communities. And then I realized that the food, the art, the people, the music of different communities vary. So I thought, okay, since one loves art, why not try to give back? Why not try to promote the art and culture of people in every environment we find ourselves? So the creatives, the art creatives, you know, something we decided to start up and kick off a gallery, and it has been good so far.
Awesome. And of course, using Port Harcourt arts as a base has been the experience in Port Harcourt, basically.
It's been fair, to be honest. Art in Port Harcourt, I hear before we went into it, you know, had sort of nosedived. I was sort of just calm and dull. But this is our 5th or 6th exhibition, I think, and it's been awesome. It's gotten better by the day. It's gotten better event by event, and this is quite remarkable. You know, this is something that I think will evoke or provoke some kind of creativity in the artists, because the artists who came to witness, you know.
So what are we expecting from the Delaroke Art Gallery in the next 5 years from now?
5 years from now, that's a lot of time. That's a lot of time. So for us, art is big business. Art is very serious business. So in promoting art, we decided to set up a gallery. And then we realized that, it doesn't just end in setting up a gallery. You have to fund artists. Artists need funds to produce work, so we went into that. And then you realize that, artists need exposure, artists need more learning. So we set up a studio. So we run residency programs here. And so for me, the next 5 years, I think we should be having an international exhibition in Port Harcourt once a year, at least an annual one, a big one. Something that we all will celebrate, and will celebrate the people.
So we're looking forward to that. Now, before we let you go, what's going to be your advice to young artists that are coming up?
There's a lot of advice for young artists. Maintain the creativity. Look at the environment and let the environment inspire you. Keep working. Yeah.
Thank you so much. So you heard it. Maintain the creativity, let the environment inspire you, and then keep working. Thank you so much, sir, for your time. We appreciate you, sir. Thank you, sir. So we have a journalist in our midst tonight who has also come to witness the exhibition tonight. How are you doing tonight, sir?
Yeah, very fine, thank you.
Let's get to meet you, please.
Okay, my name is Dennis Sonako. I'm a journalist. I work with the Punch newspaper.
All right. So, what has been your experience so far in the exhibition tonight?
Very wonderful, I must say. Art is a way of life. I would have known that this kind of facility does exist here. The Delaroke Art Gallery, when I came in here, I was just wondering what it's about. I know this is an hotel, but from what I've seen, the pictures, the paintings, everything, particularly there was one I was really impressed with called Obscenity. It's a kind of satire. What satire does basically is to project the ills of society, with a view to correcting the ills and improve society, through a kind of ridiculing this and all that. So I think it's a very wonderful experience to have here.
So in a scale of 1 to 10, how will you rate the event tonight?
1 to 10, see, be 8.5.
8.5?
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you. All right, so we have the manager of the art facility with us tonight. How are you doing tonight, Obi?
I'm doing very good, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right as well. I must confess, you look amazingly lovely.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so the event has been on for quite some time now. How do you feel?
Well, I feel good. We're going as planned. Things that we wanted to happen are happening. We also want to sell work, so yeah.
And we're hoping that the sales are going to be made as well.
Exactly, yeah.
So what are basically the expectations of people for a Delaroke Art Gallery for the next 2 to 5 years?
Okay, as time goes on, we're going to be having group exhibition. We're hoping to have another one next month and the month afterwards. We're looking up to having some young artists come and have their exhibitions here, because majorly why this gallery is open is because we want to encourage the artists that are living in this part of Nigeria, because we notice that their works are being made and most likely most people do not know them. So this is like a place to expose them, expose what they do and expose their work, but in other words also trying to encourage them. So we're looking forward to having young artists come have an exhibition. We're looking forward to group exhibition or solo exhibition as time goes on. Actually, we're going to be having a group exhibition sometime in May, towards the end of May, yeah. Yeah.
Right, so for lots of people out there who wants to connect with Delaroke Art Gallery, how do we connect? Social media handles and all that.
Okay, so social media handle is just Delaroke at Delaroke Gallery. So if you type at Delaroke Gallery, you will definitely find us.
That's everywhere, Instagram and
Facebook, yes, Instagram, Twitter. We're also on Twitter, so you could also, yeah, Delaroke Gallery, yeah.
So what's your advice for young artists?
Keep working. It's not easy. I know art is not something that it's like an everyday job where you always get your money in. But if you keep working, first of all, you have passion. Another thing, you should be hardworking. People would know. People will find you. Art is not something that ends with talent. Art is something that is that actually you want to do. It's like a voice, all right? So a lot of these artists are trying to express themselves in voices. This is the way I would call their voices, right? So they're trying to talk to us and relate to us with their voices in this manner, by creating something that is physical, that you actually can see what their mind is what's going through in their mind and all of that. So yeah.
All right, thank you so much. So you heard it from her. Keep walking. All right, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you. Okay, so we have another amazing personality with us on set. Let's get to meet you. So what's your name, please?
Yeah, I'm Peter Kings, the painter, aka the exponent of Allah Prima with Echo. It used to be Allah Prima of Echo. Allah Prima of Echo, we combine the sound and the music colors and to express our inner mind about the societal issues. Yeah,
That's amazing.
I'm here today to commemorate with a practicing art colleague, sculptor Jay Woko, in his show, solo show.
All right, so using this particular art piece as a yardstick, what's your view on the Nigerian politics?
My view about Nigerian politics is that Nigerian politics is dirty, it is black, it is doom. I mean, it is inhuman. From my point of view, we have a political activity where the rich get richer, poor poorer. We gnash it in the land of plenty. Suppression, oppression, degradation. Humiliation of every sort. These persons that have been leading and ruling us for over 30 years, our grandfathers are still there to still continue the rulership, not leadership. It's a pity. I feel for Nigerian politics because it's nothing to write home about, and I am, propagating that, freedom, be a kind of proclaimed freedom be achieved and obtained in the aspect of Nigerian politics, so that we will be able to, apply the rightful attitude in order to make a good change. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir, for your thought. Before I let you go, what's the way forward for our country as in Nigeria?
The way forward lies on our hand, the youths. Okay. See, if you look at my age now, I'm not that old, but because of the suffer that I've been subjected to, I look older than my age. A situation whereby you graduate from the university, nobody has offered you a particular work, and they are using age as a yardstick against you. You get what I'm saying? The youth should, come together, unify themselves, okay, and throw these people out of political activities. It is the youth that carries the ballot box. It is the youth that shoots the gun. A personality of 80 and above wouldn't be so active to partake in all these atrocities. It is the youth, and the number of youths by statistics outnumbered that of the aged. If they come together in unison, just like what happened in End the Sachs, if they are converted it to end bad governance and maintained their pace, they could have gotten it all. Now they are calling us back again. Look, a situation, look at what he has said here. No electricity, no water, no good road, no good hospital, no free. These are basic amenities. Basic amenities. You are right. Do you understand? And that is what they are using as a campaign or whatever policy strategy to gain your interest. Are those in the Western world, do they still use this thing as campaign strategy to win you over? No. We are talking about an era. We're talking about an era where you get a vehicle without driver, a vehicle without fuel, a vehicle that is does not use even diesel. Okay, a diesel that is the solar energy. You are talking about a technology where things are stored in the cloud. These are strategies. These are variables, these people use in campaign. But here I say, I will build road for you. I will give you free scholarship.
I think for the next election, you should vie for your position, because you should do that, because I see the passion that you speak from, and I see the passion that you speak with. Thank you so much, sir, for your time. We do appreciate you, sir. Thank you, sir. Do have a lovely evening.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, so we're here with the artist of the moment, and so congratulations to you first of all for the success of the exhibition. How are you doing tonight, sir?
Very well, I'm good. And you?
Very well as well. Let's get to meet you. A proper introduction of who you are. We understand that you're the artist of the moment, but let our viewers get to meet you, sir.
Well, my name is Woko Joy Agoro. I'm a reverse man, a studio artist. That's who I am.
So how do you feel tonight, being able to pull up this event together tonight?
Well, it has been a dream for quite a long time. It's out of imagination, reality will come. This has really been in the offering for quite a long time, and today I must say it's a reality of all that incubated dreams.
That's right. And once again, congratulations to you, sir. How long have you been into art?
It is said that artists are born.
Yeah.
I was born an artist and also made a professional artist.
Wow.
If you watch my advertorial video, you see that I started art from my childhood, but started a professional art shortly after university.
Wow, that's amazing. So for young artists out there, what's going to be your advice to them?
Well, I do know that there are quite a lot of young people who are also born an artist the way I was really born an artist. One thing, it's patience. You can't imagine as old as I am, I have not had a solo up till now. Yeah, so this is my first solo. I've joined quite a group exhibition. You know what happens in solo, you keep producing works and they're possibly selling. So it's one thing to produce work, it's one thing to gather them, and it's another to really show them. So this is my fourth solo. I've been planning for this for over 15 years. Wow. Yeah, there are some works here that are as old as 20. Not because I don't want to sell, but because the right time has not come.
And this is the right time?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. So in other words, every artist out there have to look out for the right time as well. Really? So patience is a virtue. That's one lesson I can draw for just from your experience tonight. Patience is a virtue. Sure. Thank you so much, sir, for your time. And we're looking forward to more solos from you, sir.
Yeah, sure, you will hear.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir.
For me, I want to make sure it's going to come every year.
Awesome. We're looking forward to it, sir.
It's going to come every
Thank you so much, sir. Congratulations. All right, so it's been a beautiful experience right here at the Delaroke Art Gallery. Lots of beautiful art lovers were here tonight and they could express their feelings. The artist himself was amazing. This art gallery is beautiful, and we're looking forward to another edition of the art exhibition coming up next year. My name is Victor Arki, and of course this is Rax Media.